Om Shanti, Part 2 of Methods to Become Trinetri or Trikaldarshi and Trilokinath. So, whom are you seeing? Are you seeing the physical form or the Avyakt? So, this one we had read. So, from down, Part 2 will start. So, in this, Baba had told remembrance of the self, discipline, and time. So, remembrance of the self is Chetan Atma. I am a Chetan Atma, not the Chitra. Discipline is the Charitra and time. So if you see one without an image and the activity, then the attraction that pulls you, even when you don't want it to, will be removed. This is the main effort you should be engaged in the present time. Since you say that you have changed, all these things should also have changed. What and all changed? Attraction, body attraction. Okay. So all this body attraction should have changed. Okay. So all this body attraction should have changed. So Baba is telling, since you say that you have changed, all these things should also have changed. So why are still old sanskar and old things? In order to change yourself, you first have to change your feelings. And when you change your feelings, everything else will change. But there is still attraction, asakti. If instead of being attracted, you consider yourself as a shakti, attraction will be finished. But when you don't consider yourself a Shakti, many type of attraction come. If any type of attraction, whether to the body or to the comfort for the body, are created at the time, remember I am a Shakti. This is very important point. If any type of attraction, whether to the body or to the comforts for the body are created, at the time, remember I am a Shakti. How can a Shakti be attracted? Because of being attracted, you cannot come into the that state. So finish all attraction. For that, just think I am a Shakti. What is the obstacle that comes mostly in front of the mothers? Attachment. Why is there attachment? Attachment is created through the consciousness of mind. But what is the promise that all of you made when all of you came at the beginning? What was the promise that you made? I belong to you, and so everything belongs to you. This was your promise. First promise. I belong to you, and so everything that belonged to me now belongs to you. So even then, where did the consciousness of mind comes from? You mix mine with yours. This shows that you have forgotten the first promise that you have made. This shows that you have forgotten the first promise that you had made, that everything of mine is yours. How can, so Baba is telling, I belong to you, and so everything that belonged to me now belongs to you. So even then, where did the consciousness of mind comes from? You mix mine with yours. This shows that you have forgotten the first promise you have made. The first promise that all of you made was whatever you say, that we will do. Whatever you feed us, wherever you make us sit. So, do you remember this promise? Baba is making you sit in the subtle world, subtle reason. So, why do you come into the corporeal reason? You did not fulfill your promise very well then. Your promise was, wherever you make us sit, there we will sit. Baba did not say, sit in the corporeal region. While being in the corporeal world, remain avyakt. If you forget the first lesson, what kind of training will you have? In your training, at least make the first lesson firm. Remember that you will definitely fulfill the promise that you have made. Are all of you mothers who have come for training surrendered? If you are surrendered, where did the attachment come from? Even though we are in home, we consider ourselves as surrendered to Baba, right? So then where did attachment come from? When something burns and crumbles away, does anything remain? Nothing at all. If something is still there, it means although the match stick has been lit, you did not completely burn away. You have died but yet not burn away. They first kill Ravan and they burn it. So you have died a living death, but you have not yet turned to ashes by being burnt away. The meaning of surrender is very great. Nothing of mine remains in that. When you surrender the body, mind, and wealth. Since you have surrendered your mind, you how can you create the thought that you wish to? How can you perform sinful actions through the body? This shows that you gave it to Baba and then took it back. Since you have given your mind, body, mind, and wealth, you have received Srimad about what you should have in your mind, and you have also received Srimad what you have to do through your body. You know that you have to do what you have to do with your wealth as well. You have to follow the direction of the one to whom you have given everything. What will be the stage of one who has given his mind? Man mana bhava. His mind will be fixed on that one. He will never forget this mantra. Can there be attachment in someone who is always in the stage of man mana bhava? In order to become a conqueror of attachment, remember your promises. Everyone will emerge from this training. And so, what will you stamp yourself from with before you go from here? Of being a conqueror of attachment. If the stamp of being a conqueror of attachment has been applied, the post will directly reach its direct destination. And if the stamp is not correct, it will not reach its destination. The conqueror of attachment means no attraction for the body also. Therefore, we must definitely apply the stamp. Then we will have a surrender ceremony for mothers. In that, we shall only call those who have applied the stamp. We will have a gathering of those who have conquered attachment. Therefore, prepare yourself quickly. Acha, love remembrance. Namaste to beloved Bap Dada. Namaste Baba, Namaste. Shukriya Baba, Shukriya. Om Shanti.